Hi, it's JoJo. So before I start the makeup, I just wanted to say that I don't want this to be misconstrued as appropriation or anything offensive. I've loved BTS and Yoongi since 2015. I've also been really into Korean culture since I was 9 years old when one of my best friends moved into the house behind us, and she was Korean, and their whole family just really made me appreciate and love it. And I know that some people will take that as an excuse and everything like that, and I just don't want people to think that I have ill intentions by doing this makeup. I'm not trying to be Asian, I'm not trying to disrespect any cultures, and just trying to educate myself so I don't seem ignorant. This music video was just really powerful, and I'm so proud of Yoongi, and I just was really inspired the moment I saw it, and I took a day to think about it and wonder if I would be allowed to do this. So I hope that people see it as appreciation and not appropriation. So I'm gonna do my best. I'm going to try to not offend anybody, and I'm gonna try to do a good job. But at the end of the day, I really love Yoongi. This is my take as a tribute to him, and yeah, so I just hope that clears some things up before people take it the wrong way. So thank you, and if you want to keep watching, then here we go. Hi, it's JoJo. I'm starting with a clean face, and I'm going to go in with some Neutrogena Healthy Skin Primer with SPF 15. I'm going to rub that in so you can hopefully not see how awful my skin is, because it's pretty bad. Then I'm going to go in with Maybelline Master Prime Primer in shade 100, which is just blurring and smoothing. Then I'm going to go in with the third primer, which is Maybelline's Master Blur Stick in 100, which is universal transparent, just hopefully for some extra coverage. And on top of that, I'm doing e.l.f. Cosmetics Poreless Putty Primer, because trust me, my skin is awful. Now I'm going to go in with Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in shade number 24. I like to do my concealer first just because that makes me more comfortable. This is my first time using this product, and as you can see, it's super light. And I am also going in with Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation in shade 730. And as you can see by my multiple expressions, I'm not sure how to feel about it, because it's definitely full coverage and I used way too much. So enjoy me trying to blend it out and take some product away with the other end of my beauty blender, because it wasn't great. Then I'm going in with Maybelline Master Fix Setting Powder in Translucent. For my brows, I'm using e.l.f. Cosmetics Instant Brow Lift Pencil in shade Taupe. And I'm smoothing out my brows and also filling them in a bit just so that everything looks a little more cohesive. So that it looks a little more put together. Then I'm going in with Maybelline Baby Lips Lip Balm in shade 75. For my eyes, I'm going to be using the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. Nice purple light. Pretend that's the power of ARMY and BTS. As usual, I always forget to use my freaking eye primer, so So I'm going to go in with that and hope I just didn't mess everything up. For eye primer, I'm using MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. Then I'm going in with 𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘢𝘕's Naked Heat palette, and I was using shades Dirty Talk, 𝘍𝘬𝘄𝑜, and a little bit of Scorched. A little bit of eyeliner. I used shade 𝘍𝘬𝘄𝑜 for that. Then for an attempt at an inner corner highlight, I went with shade Ounce from that same palette. Now I'm using Maybelline's Define-A-Line eyeliner in Ebony Black. Going back into the NYX Pro palette to start contouring my face, carving out my cheeks and whatnot, so I look a little nicer. Then I'm going in with Jeffree Star Cosmetics Northern Lights highlight palette, and I'm using shade Frozen Gold. My first time using that highlighter palette, and it was top-notch. Then I'm going in with ColourPop's Mulan palette, and I'm going to be using Strike a Match and Be Swift. Now I'm using one of those cheap mermaid fin eyeshadow brushes. And I wanted to do that to press it into my skin to get an imprint of a rough pattern to help with the scar. Then I'm going back into the Mulan palette and using Guiding Spirit to outline it. I also dipped into the Naked Heat palette in shade Ashes to help with that. I made a little bit of a mess, so I just went in with a stick line concealer to clean up any lines. Now I'm going in with Jeffree Star and Morphe setting powder. For a wig, I'm using the Bellamy X Mikey in Reagan. This is my first time wearing this wig, so as you can see, it's a process for me to figure out. My hair goes down to my butt, so I didn't even bother putting all of it in because I knew I wasn't going to be going anywhere. So enjoy watching me struggle as I try to maneuver the hair and also find a way to make the headband work. I didn't get the ponytail exactly where I wanted it, so I asked my roommate to help me, and she repositioned it a little higher on my head. And we also fixed the headband to fit properly. I used 2 longer pieces as his sideburns, since I didn't want to show mine off. Now I'm going in with Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in shade Christmas Cookie. Then I threw on the blazer that I wear at work. Hide the hair that I didn't want to tuck away. And last but not least, I'm going to curl my lashes since mine stick straight down. And then I'm going in with Benefit's Bare Real Mascara in shade Black. I didn't want to wear false lashes because I felt it would take away from the eye look. To complete the lips, I'm using shade Frozen Gold again from that highlighter palette on top of the lips. Off camera, I also used the shade Loyal from the Mulan palette under my eye beneath the on top of the scar. Enjoy me living my best life. Don't tell Yoongi I did this. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's been a little all over the place, but I'm actually really happy with this and how it turned out. Yeah, so if you want to see more, let me know. If I did anything wrong or disrespectful, please also let me know. That was not my intention. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye!